So one final video for today, share a little tip, something that I've been using to help me when I'm having a little ego thing. We all know you're a spiritual being having a human journey, or you're not human, you're a spiritual being here having a human journey. So you're a spiritual being. And that we all know that we're a spiritual being, but we've heard that line so much that we just don't pay attention to what it's really trying to say. And what it's really trying to say is you are not human. You are not a human being. So I've had to flip this saying around to help myself when I'm having an emotional or ego reaction to something, or I'm feeling down, or whatever the case may be. You know, if I say, oh, I'm a spiritual being, that didn't do anything for me. But when I started saying to myself, you keep thinking you're a human being, and you keep acting like you're this human being, and you are not. You are an infinite being. In fact, you're not just an infinite being, you are the infinite being. Because there is no other. There's just one of us here. And what that means, so when you're having a tough time, an emotional reaction, then you're functioning, as you know, from the feeling of being separate. But that's coming from you think you're a human being, and you are not. You are the infinite being appearing as this separate being. And when you remind yourself, and so when you're acting from this place of separateness, what happens? You limit yourself to all the options you limit yourself to the options that are available to that level of reality. But the moment you go, oh, right, I'm not a human being. I'm consciousness appearing as a human being. And that immediately moves you into a unified level of consciousness. And you go, oh, well, I have the entire infinite being to help me out of this mess and to deliver me all the resources and messages and whatever else I need, because I am this infinite being. Immediately, it shifts your attitude, your emotions, and the gateway will open up for you. So, forget about being a spiritual being. Don't tell yourself that. Keep reminding yourself, you're not a human. You are consciousness appearing as human, and you are this infinite being, if not the infinite being. I don't mean that in a ruling way, that we are all one, and any issue you have can be dealt with in infinite numbers of ways. You are not limited at all. So I hope that helps change your perspective.